Hello, my name is Mr. Dog and welcome back to another standard deck showcase. Today we're going to be looking at the Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX deck. So this guy is pretty powerful. He has 2 attacks, Rider of the High King. We don't really use this one very much. We're more interested in Max Lance, which has 10 base damage and does 120 extra damage for each energy we discard. So it can do a maximum of 250 damage, which is pretty darn good. And although we get rid of all of our energy each turn, we can get it right back by attaching an energy next turn and using Melony to attach an energy from our discard pile. This deck runs off an Inteleon engine, so we get a Sobble and evolve it into Drizzile, and then we can pick a trainer card from our deck and put it in our hand. And we can then evolve it into Inteleon, which lets us pick 2 trainer cards and put them into our hand. We also play the new Rapid Strike Inteleon, which has the ability Quick Shooting, which lets us put 2 damage counters on one of our opponent's Pokemon, which can be very useful because sometimes doing 250 damage isn't quite enough to knock out some tag team Pokemon GXs. So that wraps up the introduction. And let's get into some gameplay. Okay, so this is not a bad hand. We're playing against Dragapult V, and we'll just attach an energy, that sounds good to me, and then we'll pass. So we can actually start attacking next turn. Chaotic Swell, that's not too bad. It means we're not going to be able to play, what do you call it, straight away Path to the Peak. It should be fine. He might actually Horror House GX us. He's not going to do that much damage. He's only going to do 100 damage if he does the Poltergeist next turn. So it's not that bad, honestly. And we can just knock it out for free prize cards. He's playing lots of different Pokemon. It's kind of strange. He's already got a full bench, jeez. Okay. He's going to Horror House GX. That's fine, we'll just pass for this turn. We can Pierce. I don't see any reason why not. He's not going to knock us out though. He's only going to do 150 damage. If he uses Poltergeist. And we can just knock it out next turn, if he doesn't switch. So there's his Shadow Rider Calyrex. He's going to start building up energy. Okay, so he might try and snipe the bench with Dragapult V or VMAX. So he's going to do 150 damage. It's not quite enough to knock us out, sadly for him. And we can just get this. And we'll attach here. May as well get another Sobble. Or do we want an Ice Rider Calyrex? What's going to be better here? I'm not sure. Probably get another Ice Rider, because they're harder to get in general. And then more Marnie. So we can't quite knock him out with Rider of the High King, because it only does 160 damage. And we'll get rid of his Chaotic Swell, that sounds good to me. And what do we want to get? Do we want to upgrade Drizzile into something and then get something off that? I can't really think of anything, honestly. Maybe a Melony? Melony sounds good. Because we're going to discard our energy. There we go. And probably get another Sobble as well. So there we go, we get 3 prize cards already. And hopefully this won't get knocked out. See what prize cards we get. Get a Drizzile, that's good, because we can draw things next turn. If we upgrade the Sobble. And another Sobble, awesome. So I don't think he can knock us out because... Oh, Reset Stamp, that could be bad. Oh dear. So we need to hope we top deck a Melony. That would be very good. Because we're in a bit of trouble here. Because we can attach energy, but we have no way of attaching the other energy. So he's probably going to KO. He's probably going to... Okay, he can't quite KO us, but that's fine. Need to find a way of switching. There's a... We'll upgrade that, I guess. Or we could get... I know what we can do. We could do this. Maybe. I think the best thing to do is probably retreat for now. So attach this here. And hopefully he doesn't have a boss. And then we can Marnie. And we can upgrade this to Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. And hopefully we can start attacking next turn. We'll put the other Sobble down, because why not? And let's get a path to the peak, actually. That sounds pretty good to me. Path to the peak. And maybe a Melony? Yeah, why not? So put that down, and then pass. So you could have a boss, but we'll have to see. Okay, so he's going to Marnie us, that's fine. I was considering playing Tool Scrapper, so I could get rid of any tools, but I don't know, I couldn't really find space for it. Okay, so he's going to knock that out anyway. Okay, so we can attack into this guy, and if he retreats next turn we can just boss him. So yeah, that sounds good to me. And we'll probably reset stamp him now, just to slow him down. Hopefully he doesn't have a Zigzagoon, that would kind of stink. Okay, so I'll stamp him to 3. And then we'll max Lance. Maybe we should have Ride of the High King there. That might have been better, but oh well. So he's going to Marnie us, I'm okay with that. I kind of wanted the boss though, but as long as he doesn't have a Zigzagoon, I think we're okay. Okay, so 1 damage counter from being knocked out on losing the game. We just need a Melony to win, so attach for our turn. Get rid of this. We'll get another Sobble, why not? I don't really need it at this point. So I think this is the game then. We can just Inteleon for a Melony. And that's a GG. Okay, so this is an alright start. Sadly we don't get an energy, but we can get a Sobble off this. I can search for some energy next turn. So put that down, and we'll pass. I'm not sure what we're against. Could be Rapid Strike Urshifu. Actually no, probably not. Hard to say. Could be a lot of decks with Tag Call. Maybe Darkbox Mew too? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, Darkbox Mewtwo, by the looks of it. Or maybe just Darkbox. Not many decks play Mewtwo and Mew-GX nowadays because of Path to the Peak. It's getting even more tag team cards. Okay. So maybe he is playing Mewtwo and Mew-GX then, since he's discarding these Pokemon here. If that's the case, that's pretty good for us, because we can just turn off Mewtwo's ability with Path to the Peak. Okay, so he's probably also playing Weavile GX. We can turn off Weavile GX's ability with Path to the Peak also. He's discarded a lot, geez. He's not going to need the Zapdos in this matchup. Okay. He's going to get an energy on that. He's going to get another energy. Maybe. So we need to find a Path to the Peak, preferably. We'll get this down. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. Probably get a Path to the Peak. Yeah, sure, that sounds like a good idea. That'll switch off a lot of his abilities. But first we'll get an energy. With this Viridian Forest, may as well make use of it. And then Path to the Peak. And Marnie. I would use research, but I don't want to discard all my my Marnies. That would kind of suck. So there's another Sobble. We'll definitely get that down. And we'll pass. So we do have another energy, so we can attack for next turn. Let's see if we can find a way to get rid of this Path to the Peak. Okay, no, you can't. He'll just pass. That's fine with me. And we need to find the boss's orders with this. Hopefully we have one in the deck. Yes, we've got 2 in the deck. Very nice. And we'll get another Sobble down. So we can evolve it maybe next turn. Or boss onto here. So he'll lose 2 of his energy, which is kind of sad for him. But we also need to get the energy back somehow, which is a little bit of a problem for us. Hopefully we'll get decent price cards. Melony, that's a good price card. We can get 1 energy back. And we might get another energy if you draw 3 cards. Okay, he's going to pass. He's not doing well this turn. So I guess we'll just use Melony. And we don't get another energy, so I guess we'll also just pass. Okay, you're just going to concede. Okay guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next deck showcase. Bye!